You killed my boy. You should have been watching him. But instead you were off having wild sex and orgies and drinking and getting high, and Jason drowned in the goddamn lake. I'm Marco Mac. Hello, creatures of the night, and welcome to another episode of Horror Icons, or Icons of Horror, a little horror mini-series that I'm doing at the moment. And I did promise you one more video for Friday the 13th. There might be one more or two more or three more. We'll see how much time I've got. But this one's definitely coming out, and this is for the Mezco Bust-in-a-Box, Jack-in-the-Box that I'm going to show you and review right now. So, let's get to it. Chucky? I've been very naughty, because I filmed this portrait and not landscape. So I've had to fill in most of the screen with icons and pictures. But hey ho, that was my fault. So let's get into the box. This is a tall boy. It's a pretty tall box. I had to get mine on eBay because they were sold out everywhere. I got him last year, and I'm very glad that I picked him up because I quite like the detail. And I think the box is really nice as well. Box has got a lot of good detail on there. You've got the various stages of Jason as he's popping out of the box. Going to have some whiskey here. I love a bit of Jack Daniels. So yeah, the box is lovely. I'm going to just, you can see the scuff marks just up the top left there from the box that I got, but I'm not bothered, you know, as long as the box isn't in terrible condition. There's a nice full view of what Jason looks like in his popped up state. And we're back to the front of the box, and this is the money shot here, the main event. It's a tin box. It's really good quality. It's printed on really well. Even just zooming in right there, you can kind of, the Friday the 13th logo, the New Blood's almost got a glow to it. And there's the little handle. That's where you'll wind Jason up, and it'll play the little tune I think we're all familiar with. Pop Goes the Weasel, I believe the tune is. Wind him up, and then Jason will pop out. Again, really cool quality there from the New Blood mask. And there he is on the back with his axe. He's got an axe to grind as Jason. But I was really impressed with it. It's a decent little size as well. I know we're kind of doing 2 and 2 here, but this is it compared to me. Here's my head, and there's the box. So good size, really good size. Again, it's the same Jason on the left that's on the right. And I think now we're going to have a little pan over, and we're going to do the motion for getting him to pop out. So, and that's the little latch there in the middle. So you push the top down, the tin lid down, and you push Jason down. That's how you get him back into the box when he pops out. So let's just have a wee go with the crank, and you can hear him in action. Creepy, I like that little tune. Oh, getting close. There he is. Now we can take a good look at the detail on the sculpture itself. You can see the popping out mechanism is inside the spring there. He's got his fabric clothing on. Really like the fabric clothing. I think the detail's pretty cool on the clothing as well. And again, this is all really good quality. I must have activated him dozens and dozens of times, and you know, he pops out every time, just like first time. And there's no marks on the clothing. Everything's really nice. It's very well put together. It's well stitched. I really like the mould, which is on the skull. You can see the New Blood mask there, where it's torn away at the side. You can see part of the jaw and the teeth. I like that one eye that pops out, and one dead looking eye. That's really cool. And I like the colours of it as well. The sort of decaying look on the face of the skin underneath Jason. That's a really nice touch. And then again, this is my favourite Jason is the part 4, right? So any that have got the scar, the slit in the mask is my favourite looking mask. And they've mastered that quite well. I like it's kind of a decent deep scar in the top of the mask. And then here's just the back of it. Again, you can see the detail of the head and where the straps come in. This is me just pushing him right back into his box. He's very easy to put in. This is me doing it with one hand. So you can imagine how easy it is to do with 2 hands. There's a little red latch. He just locks in place, and we'll just wind him up again to get another pop out. Again, that classic sounding tune, Pop Goes the Weasel. All one-handed. Hey, there he is. So I think he's great. If you can find him, pick him up. Totally pick him up. He's 100% worth the pickup. It's just great to have it, especially at Halloween. You can get, when the kids come to the door, you can do like trick or treating, and you can get them to, get it right to the point where he's going to pop, and you give it to them, and then they wind it and he pops out. Kids get a fright or whatever. So it's quite cool to do that on Halloween. It's a product that, again, I said I've had it for about a year. I got them last Halloween. I really like them. I totally rate them. And on this one, if I was to rate this out of 10, I'd definitely give it a 10. Full-blown 10 blood points. Referencing Friday the 13th horror at Camp Crystal Lake there. I would give them 10 out of 10 blood points. And let's just do one little more wrap up before we go. Awesome. Love them. And hey, from me and Jason, Chucky and Michael, we'll see you in the next video, which is actually going to be the sign from Camp Crystal Lake, the famous sign which I managed to get on eBay. We're going to look at that and see if that's something that you might want to pick up. And again, I will drop the link in the description for that video. But for this one, you're just going to have to go and try and find them on eBay.